Yo, my people, it's Archer here. My bad, I think I missed like a week, but man was on holiday. And obviously, in that holiday, I thought I was that guy. I was trying to drive a little moped and got injured there. Man, got a little scar, bro, for like Harry Potter. But it's minor though, and I'll go away soon. But anyway, in today's video, I'm just gonna be showing you, man, how to make a beat for Future or Little Double O. So let's get into it. So this is the beat here. I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna go in detail of how I made the melody, the drums, etc., thought process, this and that, blah blah blah. You already know the plan.
Watch your hill in this one.
Anyway, these beats, they're kind of simple anyway. They kind of just repeat over themselves. With a lot of trap beats anyway, they're just kind of simple. But first off, let me show you, man, how I made the melody. Alright, so this is the melody. Let me just break down how I made it. So I used expand and then xenology. It's kind of basic. I didn't really try to do too much with these melodies again. With a lot of trap. Just repeat, 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 repeat. So let me go into the first one. What even is this? Alright, so this is from Expand. It's called Saw to Square. I think I put a couple of effects in it. Let me just go through what I did first. So I built this chord progression. What's this in? D minor, kind of basic. And then I put some high end. Is that what you call it? Bro, who knows what you call it, but I put this little repeat pattern up here. And then let me play it for you, man. Alright, for the effects, let me see what I did. So for the effects, I put this Fox Echo Chorus. And I use one of the presets called After You. This is some pedal. I kind of like, if you want to make track beats, this is one of the best pedals you can actually use. And then if you go into the, what did I do in EQ? I just cut off some of the low end. Let me play it what it sounds like without the pedal, so you man can understand the difference. So with the pedal. About the pedal. That just sounds better. I can't really explain into words what it does, but it just sounds better, innit? Alright, cool. For the next pattern, another expand mic. What did I do? I followed the yeah, so I followed this part of the chord progression and then put it into this one, and then I added this little thing here. I don't know what the technical words are called in it, you man just gonna have to allow me, but let me show you what preset it is. Alright, so this preset is called Basic Rock. Let me play it. Fucking hell, my CPU though. Okay, again, I think I used the same. Yeah, I used Fox Echo Chorus again. Same preset after you. Let me play it over so you can properly hear the difference. That just adds more sauce in. Alright, next. What is this? What did I have? I did the solo violin, I did some strings. Again, for the effects, I think I added, bro, man, just banging out this Fox Echo Chorus, bro. That's what you really need for these tracks. Literally nothing special. Added another bang. What's this one? Alright, so this is the pad. Nice string sweeper preset. Again, I just copied the chord progression from here and then took out this pattern on top. That just sounds, what's the word, menacing. Okay, so for this one I added a pancake with a mix of 15%, and then obviously I had to add the echo fox to it. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like this preset. What's this preset called? How do I start it, bro? I wish I could start from this stuff, man. Anyway, the last thing, man, I added this analogy thing. Again, man, just copied the chord progression. Let me show you, man, what I used for dark rocks. Again, I just put it on the same thing. I didn't even quote, I just put them on the same mixer channel. Okay, next I added the piano and then the sub bass to add that proper variation just before it goes and drops. So free my CPU. Anyway, what I did, I just quickly exported that. Control Alt C, just quickly exports it, and then that's how I got this. And then I moved on to a new project file because my CPU would have freaked out if I tried to add drums as well. And then this is where we get this. So when I moved it into a new project file, I think I turned it down a semitone. Let's see what I did. Yeah, so I turned it down a semitone. And then you get this. Like just that little bit of difference. Like what I'll say with the melodies as well, just play around with the pitch to see which one you like best. I added some vocals from Arcade, which is here, just before it goes back into the drop. Let me see what effects I added. 1, 2. Okay, so the effects I added are obviously turned it down a semitone, and then changed it down a whole octave, and then add this compressor. I think I turned up the gain as well. Just to make it, you know what I'm saying, that bit more intense. Alright, cool, let's start with the drums. Let me just quickly go to this laser, the first thing I can see. Basic perk. Literally repeat it over. Next, the snare, pretty basic. I don't think I didn't do the most basic snare pattern. Also, the open hat kind of adds a little bit of bounce when you put them in. Cool. Next, hi-hats. So what I like to do with the hi-hats, I like to just put down go over here to the hi-hat, just put down a two-step pattern and just mess around with it. So how I get this little effects thing, what I do, I grab one of them, expand it, and then just press Alt-C, change the time, move thing, whatever that means, and then you can get it like that. So, and then just turn it down a bit. Or you can go into the paintbrush tool and just make it like that. It's probably easier to do it like this. I'll do it. So normal two-step pattern, these little effects at the bottom, added some here as well. Okay, so for over here, what I did, I added I changed the grid to, I think it's called third beat. And then from there, I put this down, just like that. So you can kind of have this effect here. You know what I mean? It sounds nice at the end of 8 bars. So if you want to do that, you can do that. That kind of builds up the hype and anticipation. Alright, next, 808s. With the 808s, I made 2 patterns. So I made this pattern here, and then for the next 8 bar over here, let me play this one first so you guys can see. With this one, yeah, okay, cool. With this one, I just repeated. So I don't think I liked this pattern here, so I'll just repeat the first one. Again, if you want to get this little thing here, I did the same as what I did for the hi-hat with the hi-hat. So Alt-U, and you can get it like that. Always change the time thing. Just get exactly like that. Nothing too special with them really. And then I added a little sub bass for the first 808 pattern. And then you kind of just have the whole thing together. Oh, I didn't even go over the perks. Sorry, my bad. Alright, so for the second 8 bar, I added a few perks here. So I kept the laser thing in, and I added this clav thing. And then I added it with the zap one, so it leads into the zap, so it goes. A lot of beats nowadays are doing this, especially track ones, like a lot of Philly beats, a lot of Florida beats as well, so you know what I'm saying, you gotta keep up with the time. Hopefully, man, learn something. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope now this gives you a better understanding on how to kind of make trap beats. These type of dark trap beats, Future, Lil Double O. This can apply to many different other artists. But hope you man enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Put in the comments what you want to see me do, what type of beat, how to make, what sessions with artists, producers, anything. And peace.